It's the show everybody talking about, from Zim to the world. Current affairs, really kufamba say. Sports news daily, tell me who will play. Politics, truth, ngati budi sepache. Trending stories, we know it a headline.
Can you believe it?
Big conversations, celebrities come through one-on-one style. Stories and laughter, making life worthwhile. Let's talk, ngati taure, asikulume. Voices together, let the people move. Let's talk, ngati taure, asikulume. From Zimbabwe to the world, feel the groove. Let's talk, ngati taure, asikulume.
A new chapter in Zimbabwean football is being written thousands of miles from home. Across the United Kingdom, there's plenty of young, talented footballers with Zimbabwean roots developing within some of the world's most competitive academies and leagues. Mama players aya wakazvarwa mu-UK, vamwe ndovakazvarwa kunze kwe-UK, vazhinji kuZimbabwe. Vose vesiya pesheya vevancane, kodwa okwamanje sevangama-British nationals, yet these guys are eligible to represent Zimbabwe. Ini ndinozvidedza kuti Mndarama Jenny, although my parents decided to call me Clement. I'm a former Zimbabwean sports journalist, kodwa okwamanje ngisitshayela ihlombe, ndinozikholokotedza. Ngisitshayela ihlombe ngemva kokunikezwa isithunzi sokubhala leli bhuku. The Untold Story of One of the Greatest Names in Zimbabwean Football, which you can find on Amazon, or rather by calling the numbers on your screen. If you read this story, you will be glad you did. Anyways, in this show, I'm going to explore the stories behind these players that we call the British Brigade. We'll look at their upbringing, their development, and the choices that lie ahead. A small number of these players have already taken the step into the Zimbabwe senior national team, and they've already offered glimpses of what this new generation could bring. We've already witnessed some magical moments from the two Tawandas, Chirewa and Maswanise, and we've also witnessed the gritty performances of the likes of Ndino Mota, Tendai Darikwa, Macaulay Bone, Jordan Zemura, Brandon Galloway, among others. There's plenty more from where that came from. Indeed, we bring you the British Brigade. We have over 60 of these players, and all of them are probably good enough to make the Warriors starting 11 at one point or the other. May I emphasize to you that we are bringing these players to you in no particular order. We've got several episodes lined up for you, and we will aim to bring you at least 10 players per episode. So that means we've got more than 6 episodes coming up. You definitely would not want to miss this. So, okumele niwenze okwamanje subscribe, ngobaya notification bell, ukuze lingadlulwa ngalutho nxa sisupload ama-episodes amatsha. Now, let's dive right in. In fact, before we dive in, it is vitally important that we understand the structure of the English football pyramid, because all these players are playing across the entire spectrum of the English football leagues, from the Premier League down to the regional leagues in the 7th tier. So the top tier is the Premier League, which is made up of 20 teams. 3 teams are relegated to the 2nd tier, which is the Championship, which has 24 teams. Likewise, 3 teams are promoted into the Premier League. After the Championship is the League 1, which is the 3rd tier, also with 24 teams. Below that is the 4th tier, which is the League 2, also with 24 teams. Next is the 5th tier, which is the National League. It's also got 24 teams. Below the 5th tier, the pyramid becomes increasingly regionalized. I'm sure this was done to manage costs. It's divided into the National League North and National League South. That is the 6th tier. Then the 7th tier is divided into 4 regional divisions. The Northern Premier, Southern Premier, Isthmian League or Isthmian Premier League, and the Southern Premier South. So those are the 7 tiers of English football in which all our British Brigade actually participate in.
Voices together, let the people move. Let's go.
It's only fair that we start with one of the most exciting prospects of Zimbabwean football. Wolverhampton's Wanderers striker Tawanda Chirewa. Chirewa akazvarirwa kunzvimbo iyo inonzi Chelmsford, which is about 50 kilometers northeast of central London. Akazvarwa iye musi wa12 October 2003. Uchirewa udlala as an attacking midfielder or as a winger at Wolverhampton Wanderers, and that's the same role that he plays for the Warriors. He is under contract with Wolves until the 30th of June 2027, following an extension signed in August 2024. Okwamanje Uchirewa ukuqembu ele Barnsley League 1. He completed the loan move on the 30th of January 2026. Abereki vaChirewa vese vanobva kuZimbabwe. Iye akakurira muenvironment yaanodescribe iye as a 100% Zimbabwean household. Lapho wakula ekhuluma ulimi lwasekhaya, esidla njalo ukudla kwasekhaya. So he grew up speaking the language and eating sadza. Wakula sezisithwala umfana. Despite being eligible for England, Chirewa chose to represent Zimbabwe to honor his late grandfather and his parents' heritage after obtaining his Zimbabwean passport in June 2024. He made his debut for Zimbabwe on the 7th of June 2024 in a 2026 World Cup qualifier against Lesotho. He started the match and played for 68 minutes in a match that we lost 2-0. And then 4 days later, Chirewa made his mark, scoring his first goal in a 3-1 loss to South Africa.
Can you believe it? Inside 2 minutes, South Africa scored through Rainers, and for Zimbabwe, it's Chirewa, the man from Wolves, under 21 side, that responds within a minute.
From Zimbabwe to the world, feel the groove. Let's talk.
This video was made shortly after the 2025 AFCON tournament in Morocco, where Tawanda Maswanise played one game and scored a gem of a goal in the 3-2 loss to South Africa, where he danced his way past the South African defenders and fired home. He is the undoubted man of the moment, and the nation is excited and hailing him already as the next Peter Ndlovu. Maswanise akazvarwa musi wa 20 November 2002 muguta guru reHarare and moved to the United Kingdom as a toddler. He is the son of Jeffrey Maswanise, a former Zimbabwean sprinter who represented the country at the 1998 and 2002 Commonwealth Games. He currently plays as a winger or forward for Scottish Premiership side Motherwell. Prior to moving to Scotland, Umfana spent over 12 years at the Leicester City Academy. He was a regular for their under-21 side, and then he made his senior debut for the 2016 Premier League champions in an FA Cup match against Millwall in January 2024. Maswanise wayesejoyina iMotherwell ngo-August 2024 after a successful trial, and he quickly became a pivotal player, notably earning the William Hill Premiership Player of the Month for November 2025 after scoring 3 goals in that period. He had quite a successful season in which he won the club's Golden Boot, having scored 22 goals across all competitions, and was voted the club's Young Player of the Year. In addition to that, he won the club's Goal of the Season award with his brilliant late equalizer against Rangers on May 21. was also nominated for the PFA Scotland Player of the Year award. He was only one of two Motherwell players to be nominated, the other one being Elijah Just, who won the overall Motherwell Player of the Year for 2025-2026.
Every topic, every story, every topic, every story, everything. Every topic, every story, everything.
Tawonga Kuleya. Igama lakhe eliqotho. His full name is Tawonga Kuleya Gumbochuma. Tawonga Kuleya Gumbochuma wazalwa mhla June 15, 2004. He is a forward for Belper Town in the Northern Premier League. He signed a permanent contract with Belper Town, whose nickname is the Nailers, in July 2025, after his release from Doncaster Rovers. The Northern Premier League, as you already know now, is an English semi-professional football league that operates at levels 7 and 8 of the English Football League system. It covers Northern England and the Northern and Central Midlands and serves as a feeder league to the National League North. Since joining Belper Town permanently, Tawonga has been a regular feature in their forward line, with the club describing him as an electric talent who can progress back up the English football pyramid. He was scouted to the Doncaster Rovers Academy at the age of 14 after previously spending time at the Leeds United and Sheffield Wednesday academies. Kuleya akazalwa eMugutare Bradford, United Kingdom. He comes from a highly athletic Zimbabwean family. His father, Martin Gumbochuma Kuleya, is a former Old Hararians rugby player and a member of the Zimbabwe national karate team from 1981 to 1999. So what this means is Kuleya has probably got some martial arts in him, so you would not want to mess with Tawonga Kuleya. And just you know, Tawonga is the grandson of the former Deputy Minister of Information, Posts and Telecommunications, the late William Gumbochuma.
Only good energy, the people all love. Ngatitare, asikulume. Voices together, let the people move. Let's talk. Ngatitare, asikulume.
Lucien Mahovo was born in England on the 7th of June 2005. Lucien Mahovo zitarake rizere mkomana anonziye Lucien Denere Patrick Java Mahovo. Lucien Denere Patrick Java Mahovo. What a beautiful Zimbabwean name. He plays as a left back for Championship club Norwich City. Mahovo has cemented his place as the Canaries left back. He is under a long-term contract with Norwich City until the 30th of June 2028, which includes an extension option for an additional year. Mahovo was born to a Zimbabwean father and English mother in 2005 and grew up in a football-loving environment. Like many young players in England, he spent his early years playing local football and developing his skills through academy systems. Mahovo's football development began at the Sheffield United Academy. Interestingly, he originally played further forward as a winger before he eventually transitioned into a left-back role. He joined Notts County FC, where coaches quickly recognized his potential. His pace, technical quality, and versatility made him stand out. And in 2022, he signed his first professional contract with the club. To continue his development, Mahovo gained experience through loan spells in non-league football. He played for clubs including Long Eaton United in the Northern Premier League and Boston United in the National League. Now, you see how important those leagues are that are lower down the English football pyramid. In 2024, Norwich City signed Mahovo from Notts County, giving him the opportunity to continue his development at championship level.
Let's talk. Ngatitaure, asikulume. Voices together, let the people move. Let's go.
Seth Chingwaru was born in London on the 7th of December 2007. He plays for Fulham junior teams and is a regular in the London Premier League's under-18 side, where he is recognized as a technical playmaker capable of playing in both defensive and advanced midfield roles. Chingwaru akapedza makore anokwana matanhatu ari ku academy ye Manchester City. Spent over 6 years at the Manchester City Academy. Lapo wajoina yena minyaka 11. Ichumi lomunye. He progressed through the ranks and served as captain for the under-17 side before transferring to Fulham in February 2025, where he signed his first professional contract. He reportedly moved for a fee of £750,000. And just wait for this. Chingwaru is represented by Rock Nation Sports Agency. Rock Nation Sports Agency is owned by music guru Jay-Z. Mruma Beyonce and Diamrizwe Rock Nation Sports Agency, which represents our own Seth Chingwaru.
Every topic, every story. Every topic, every story, everything. Every topic, every story, everything.
Joey Putti Fanawazaloena on the 2nd of January 2005. He plays as a right midfielder for Cleethorpes Town. He joined Cleethorpes Town on the 16th of January 2026 from Sheffield Wednesday. Cleethorpes Town competes in the Northern Premier League Premier Division and are based in Grimsby, North East Lincolnshire. Putti wazalelwa yena ekhaya eZimbabwe and moved to England at the age of 12. He progressed through the Sheffield Wednesday Academy, signing his first professional contract in August 2023. He made his senior debut for Sheffield Wednesday in the Championship in December 2023. And then after leaving Sheffield Wednesday at the end of the 2024-25 season, he had a brief spell at Eastbourne Borough before signing for Cleethorpes Town on the 16th of January 2026. Joey has already made his senior debut for the Warriors. He made his debut in March 2024 against Kenya.
On the mic, only good energy, the people all love. Voices together, let the people move.
Shumaira Meoka. What a lovely, lovely Zimbabwean name. Shumaira Meoka is at Chelsea, where they call him Shim. Shim Meoka. Shim Meoka is another exciting Warriors prospect. This guy has made history on many fronts. He's made history on many fronts, becoming the first player of Zimbabwean descent to play for Chelsea, the first to make a Premier League debut for Chelsea, the first to play for former Premier League champions, the first to make a league debut for former European champions, the first to play for world champions. And hopefully, Shim is going to be the first Chelsea player to play for the Warriors. We just keep our fingers crossed. As of January 2026, the 18-year-old was widely considered one of the most clinical young strikers in England, having scored 25 goals in 24 games across youth competitions and international duty. Meuka was born in Birmingham, England. His father, Malcolm Meuka, might not have been a household name, but he did play football in Zimbabwe for Circle Cement. Circle Cement, Chikwata Chekomavuko. Meuka, Shim, that is, not Malcolm. Meuka is an England under-19 international, but is eligible to play for Zimbabwe at the senior level. Like I said, we keep our fingers crossed that this gem of a player will one day don the Zimbabwe Warriors jersey.
Every topic, every story. Every topic, every story, everything.
Did you know that Shumaira is a young brother following in his footsteps? Yes, his name is Tenda Meuka. They call him Tenda, but his proper name is Kutenda Meuka. Kutenda is also at Chelsea, having just joined on trials from the Brighton and Hove Albion Academy, where he was developed. Semkoma wake na yeo anotamba as a striker. He was a key member of Brighton's junior ranks, recently featuring for the under-14 and under-15 age groups. And among his recent achievements was the award for the best player at the Portugal Elite Cup tournament while representing Brighton's youth squad. Like his brother, obviously, he was born to Zimbabwean parents, Malcolm Meuka being the father. Tenda is eligible to represent both England and Zimbabwe at the international level. We hope he will continue to follow his brother's footsteps. His brother's footsteps first leading towards the Warriors. And then Kutenda. Sofana kumona achiterawo tsoka zemkoma wake dzakananga idzo kunotambira chikwata chema Warriors.
Only good energy, the people all love. Ngatitare asikulume. Voices together, let the people move.
Thierry Katsukunya was born on November 30, 2005. He plays as a centre-back for Spanish club Real Union and is on loan from Aston Villa. Real Union are in the Segunda Federación, Group 2. This is the fourth tier of Spanish football. And just so you know, the club is owned by current Aston Villa manager Unai Emery, and his brother Igor serves as club president. So Katsukunya wajoyina yena iqembu Real Union mhla September 1, 2025 on a season-long loan intended to run until June 30, 2026. Before his loan, he signed a new professional contract with Aston Villa on the 3rd of July 2025 after being a mainstay in the under-21 squad during the previous season. Katsukunya is a Wales under-21 international, having made his debut in March 2025. He recently represented Wales in the UEFA Euro under-21 qualifying matches in late 2025. Katsukunya is regarded as a competitive and athletic defender. While he represents Wales at the international youth level, he is also eligible to represent Zimbabwe through his heritage. Katsukunya wazalelwa yena United Kingdom. Ubabake ngwasekhaya. Odabuka emberengwa. And umamakhe ndiwo akazalelwa muno, maye wakhe is Welsh.
Every topic, every story. Ngatitare asikulume. Every topic, every story, everything. Every topic, every story.
Mordecai Kudadirwa is a 15-year-old Zimbabwean winger currently playing for Pesho Town FC. Pesho Town FC is an English association football club based in Pesho, Worcestershire, currently competing in the Hellenic League Premier Division. So this is the division below the 7th tier of English football, earlier illustrated. He developed at West Bromwich Albion and has been a consistent scorer for their development and under-18 sides, including a notable hat-trick in September 2024. He is trained with the Future Pro Academy in Coventry, a program known for transitioning youth players into professional football environments. And Kudadirwa is described as an attacking winger who is proficient with both feet. So this is the first set of 10 players in the British Brigade. Stay tuned for more. There is definitely more from where that came from. I remember I told you we've got more than 60 players playing in different leagues in the United Kingdom. Those who were either born in the United Kingdom or were born in Zimbabwe and then developed in the United Kingdom, and they are all eligible to represent the Warriors. Stay tuned, stay subscribed, stay liking, stay sharing. This is Ndara Marijeni. I am out for now. I will be back.
Join the family. Sing this song. Let's talk. Ngatitare asikulume. Your number one podcast. Let's go. Let's go. Let's talk. Ngatitare asikulume. From Zimbabwe to the world, feel the groove. Let's go. Ngatitare asikulume.